Hello, and we are live, finally. Wow, first video on YouTube. This has been a long time coming, and finally got something uploaded. Where's my manners? My name is Matt. My friends call me Cy or Cipher. Um, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a long time. Now I just haven't had the time to get around to doing it, but today is going to be the day that I start. First things first, I'm a Chelsea supporter. I've supported Chelsea for maybe over 20 years now. But I don't want this to be just a footballing channel. Really what I want the channel to be is just a place where I can, put some videos out, get some of my ideas out, and maybe, we can have a conversation or a debate. You can let me know your thoughts. Maybe you agree with some of the stuff I'm thinking. Maybe you don't agree with some of the stuff I'm thinking. Let me know. I just want to spark a conversation because about various topics because I'm interested in a lot of different areas of YouTube and life in general. So like it's not, as I said, it's not just this channel's not just going to be about football. I'm also interested in some of the latest news, some politics stuff, some stuff which maybe some people don't really want to talk about. I'm also interested. I'm also following some of the US creators as well. So I follow people like Destiny, who's very interesting to me. Abra and Preach. That whole space, fresh and fit. I'm fully up to date on all the drama on that side of the pond. So yeah, it's just this channel just going to be a place where I can, put some videos out, put some content out for you guys, and maybe you like it, maybe you don't. That's fine. If you do like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you don't, keep it moving. No harm on my part. So first video. I'm just gonna get straight to it, guys, because Chelsea, like this season, I think has been probably, well, I say this season and last season. The last two seasons have been like crazy. The last 18 months as a Chelsea supporter have been like just unbelievable, unbelievable. So like let's just start with the table and let's just look at the Premier League table because I have a lot to say. I have a hot take which I'm pretty sure 95% of people are gonna disagree with the take, but it 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 it's how I feel, and it's how I felt for a long time, for a while actually. Like, but in more particular, I mean, I felt it at stages last season, but this season, like, what's been happening and watching this season unfold from the start of the season and the signings that came that we brought in, and then how it's played out across this season, I just think now, especially with the last, I'd say 5 games. Now I've kind of made up my mind on Chelsea, and for me, guys, I'm gonna say something that's gonna be highly controversial. Sorry, but I, I personally don't think that. I think Chelsea really and truly don't deserve to be to play football in the Premier League. Like I actually feel that Chelsea are a championship team, and I'm not even top of the table championship team. I actually think if Chelsea were in the championship, would be mid-table in the championship. Like that's how bad I think things have become, in my opinion. Like, and again, football's a game of opinions. I'm going to give you mine. That it's a hot take, but yeah, I don't recognize Chelsea. Like I genuinely don't recognize my football club, and it's difficult to say that. And I know there's periods of, I'm sure every club in the league, there's periods in the seasons where maybe you might lose the odd game here or there, or your team performs poorly, or your team signs a player who you don't necessarily agree with or you like, and you feel you might, say, oh, you hate this team, you hate your team, or you're unhappy, or in a particular moment. But for me, like as a Chelsea supporter, I feel like that moment has been sustained for like 18 months, like, and now you just look at it, like you look at us 18 months ago when we were lifting the Champions League, and you just look at it now and you just think it's like the collapse is just insane. I mean, we sit ninth in the table. And I'm going to be honest, and I know people, people say, after 38 games, the table doesn't lie, but I actually think that the table is lying, because I don't actually believe that we deserve to be in ninth, if I'm being honest. When I look at the way Chelsea play, I just we look so far below the level we've set for ourselves over the past 2 decades, or the level it takes just to be in the top 4. It's astonishing how we have got anything this season, to be honest with you. Like, and when you look at like the bottom half of the table, for me, like, if I was to just look at some of these teams objectively, like, I would say, Brentford are better than Chelsea, Everton are better than Chelsea, Wolves are better than Chelsea, Brighton, who we're trying to become, are better than us. Fulham, I like how Fulham play. I know they've had a couple of losses, but I like the way Fulham play football and some of their players that they've got. Palace, who again are not on a great run, could be debatable, but still they've got some good players there. Like, so, and then you look at Burnley and Sheffield United, who we've just drawn with. Like, I can't sit here and confidently say that we're better than any of these teams. And that's the truth. That's actually the truth. So it's like, well, if you can't say that you're better than any of these teams confidently, then surely that suggests that you're not. And that's why, for me personally, like, I find it amazing how we're not in the relegation position. I genuinely believe that. I think it's more through luck than anything else. Honestly believe that. Like, if you look at let's look at some of 10 losses, 12 wins after 30 games. That's wild. 50 goals, 55 goals, and we've conceded 52. Like, bro, that's wild, bro. That's actually wild to me. It's wild. Like, can we see some of the results? Like, it's amazing to me. It's even amazing to me how did we win the game against Man United? I don't like that game. I almost discount it, because I just think, really and truly, we should have lost that game. After leading that game, we should have really lost that game. To score those 2 goals right at the dying moment, for me, is luck. So in my mind, we won we got the points, but we didn't perform in that game. Poor in the Burnley game. I was surprised by the Newcastle result, to be honest with you. I really thought, because we don't typically do well against Newcastle, so I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a loss. But at the moment, I feel like every game we play, I'm expecting a loss. That's actually where we're at. Like, every single game, you don't look at the table and think, oh yeah, the easy 3 points. Like, every game at the moment, it's like, yeah, it's a loss. It's probably going to be a loss. Brentford draw. Again, Man City. Again, I'm surprised that we drew against Man City there. Yeah. And that's another thing. Like, the boys do seem to raise their game ever so slightly for bigger teams. Like, but then against a team who's below you in the table, you can't do nothing. Like, it's just wild. I mean, even Wolves, we lost 4-2 to Wolves. Where are they? Who are in 11th. Like, you can't sit here and tell me really and truly, honestly, like, that Chelsea deserve to be in the Premier League. Like, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. Not even in the slightest. So, yeah. Short and sweet, guys, for the first video. Sorry, but I just wanted to... I know what I'm saying is very controversial, but I truly believe that Chelsea don't deserve to be in the Premier League. We should be getting relegated this season, if I'm being honest. Like, we don't deserve to be in the league. I think playing in the Premier League, in my mind, is a privilege. Like, if you're gonna play in the Premier League is the best league in the world, and if you're gonna play in the Premier League, you need to, you know, be playing at a particular level. And if you're not playing at that level, then you shouldn't be in the Premier League. You know what I mean? And I really believe that if Chelsea were in the Championship this season, if Chelsea were playing in the Championship, we would be like mid-table in the Championship. You know what I mean? So yeah, short and sweet, guys, for the first video. I'm probably going to do a few more videos just going into, you know, what I think about our season, a little bit more in depth, where we've gone wrong. I might review some of the signings and all of that good stuff. But I just wanted to do, you know, a short, sweet first video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Am I overcooking it? You know, do you think Chelsea have performed well this season? Do you think do you think we've performed that badly? Do you think that if Chelsea were playing in the Championship this season, we would be getting promoted to the Premier League? That's a good question. That's the question I want to know. If Chelsea were playing in the Championship this season, do you think that we would be top of the Championship? That's the question. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Please subscribe. I'm gonna try and pump out as many videos as I can. Yeah. Peace. Take it easy, guys.